Hey brothers, Steffu here from the Tantric Man Experience. In this video, I want to talk about fear of rejection and approach anxiety. So let's dive in, and we all know that men value strength and courage by nature, right? We want to be seen as strong men that can protect and provide. However, living up to that sense of masculinity can be very difficult and daunting. There's a lot of expectations in society of what a man should be like, and vulnerability is seen as a weakness. Thus, men cut it off. They cut off the ability to be emotional, intelligent, right? To be close and express their emotions in a deep, intelligent way. This will cause a lot of suffering in his own life and in his relationships. One way this shows up is in fear. And today I want to focus in on that fear of rejection and anxiety towards women, but also towards every person, all people, right? Fear of rejection often stems from two things. One, you might not think that you are loved. You believe you don't deserve love in your life or someone else's love, to be loved by someone. And thus it's stemming from a feeling of unworthiness, deep rooted, maybe in the background. You're not even aware of it. Number two, you might have experienced rejection in the past, and that pain and hurt from that experience repel you from ever wanting to feel that again. And thus, you rather play it safe in the comfort zone and not put yourself out there. All right? So, to overcome fear of rejection, you need to understand it fully, to bring light to the whole package. You need to stop pretending to be someone you're not. You might think that not showing your true self will save you from being rejected. And thus, you portray a different version of yourself, which makes you inauthentic. But the reality is that women are very sensitive to emotional acuity and can literally sense that. They can smell your fakeness. They can sense that someone who is not comfortable being in their own skin. So you need to stop pleasing women, pleasing for attention, to think people will like you more because of you giving them that pleasing and that pleasure, right? It's a big turnoff, and it comes out as passive aggressiveness because you're not living your truth and you're not happy about that. So stand up for yourself and set your boundaries. Okay? So here are 5 ways to overcome fear of rejection. All right? So we start with number 1, which is acknowledging your feelings. Okay? Everyone experiences rejection in a slightly different way, right? So when the feeling of rejection arises and you feel this uncomfortableness, or like you don't want to feel this, you want to, go as far away as possible from this emotion, just take a moment, breathe, and just sit with it. Validate this feeling. Fully experience the feeling of rejection. And then ask yourself these 2 questions. Where is this coming from? And where in my life or in my past have I felt this feeling before, or even for the first time? So this practice I just told you will allow you to understand how rejection makes you feel and how you can connect deeper with yourself. All right? Number 2, take rejection as a learning opportunity. So instead of getting disappointed or feeling like you have failed something, Reframe failure to learning more about yourself and learning about human behavior. Learn about yourself, learn about your actions or your inactions, and see that every time you try, it leads you to grow and develop as a human being. Every setback is a road to success. Always remember that without setbacks, you can't reach success. They're a part of it. The obstacle in the way is the way. All right? Number 3, face your fears. Face them and do it every day. Don't crumble to your fear and isolate yourself, staying at home, not meeting friends, not having friends, and especially not having any kind of relationship. This is stagnation. The comfort zone is a place of stagnation and unhappiness. So commit to trying to make something that is uncomfortable at least once a day, all right? Every day, even if it's just something small, something that will challenge you out of your comfort zone. Do that at least once a day. This path, 100% certainty, will lead you to become a fearless man in your power. Number 4, stop the negative self-talk. Talking negatively about yourself reinforces the belief that everything was your fault, when in reality, it usually has nothing to do with you. It's about the woman. She was upset, she had a bad day, maybe it was the circumstances, whatever. Don't take it personally, okay? You need to remind yourself that you are worth it. You need to remind yourself what you're capable of, your true self, your full potential, right? This will help you to unleash your inner warrior and your full potential, okay? And the last one, number 5, don't use pick-up techniques. Pick-up techniques are so popular, but don't use them. They're often made by immature boys for immature boys and will attract only immature girls, right? Those girls you don't even want to be in a relationship with. So women feel someone who is faking it miles away, and they allow themselves to be picked up even though it's all, manipulated and fake. So don't believe you can just learn some techniques to manipulate women. It might work initially, but it will not attract any sustainable, high quality woman you can spend your life with. Pick up techniques will make you drift further away from your true self and adopt certain languages and actions that doesn't even align with who you are truly. It's basically putting on a mask, an ego mask that you're not. You're just building up this persona. You see that? So anyway, that's the 5 tips I have right now. But you might be asking yourself, like, what if I only experience rejection, even though I try all of these things? If you're one of those people who always fail and never seem to be able to talk to women or getting out of your comfort zone, this is usually because you don't show the real you. Again, you might be adopting fake pickup techniques. You might be wearing masks of the nice guy or the macho man. So this shows a lack of self-awareness, and you need to start working on discovering more about yourself. Do the inner work. You need to take a deeper look at who you are. Remove the fronts or facets of blockages in your shadow so your true light can shine forth, so you can stay true to yourself, to be original, to be authentic, be yourself, be a true king before you even feel as a king, right? So there you have it, guys. That's my recommendations for you today. And if you are someone who deeply resonates with this message and feels stuck in your mask, in your ego, in your fear, emotions, and comfort zone, and you want to heal all of these aspects so you can attract your soulmate relationship, then I recommend you to head over to my website right now. Watch my free training there on how to do and solve exactly that. All right, so click the link in the description and I will see you on the inside. Stay strong, stay true to yourself. Peace and love, brothers. See you next time.
The Tantric Man Experience. Unleash your masculine power, passion, and purpose.